The average person falls asleep in 7 minutes. Who? Who are these people? Genuine question. Why do people put their mental disorders in their bio? I don't understand. American. Super cute idea. I love this for y'all. But that mattress is going to slide right off that damn hillside. That's the plan. The fact I know how to hide a dead body and look innocent is, well, kinda crazy. Nice hair. Can I see your father covered in oil with no clothes dancing? What? Can you do asthma? I can't breathe. The only thing that could make you cuter if you were terminally ill, and I'm not explaining. The way I would have been beating my sister's butt at every family gathering. Think you can hurt my feelings? My sister now has a family with my ex of 4 years, and I still get forced to see them at family gatherings. Try holding your nephew. That could have been your son. Android hate is worse than racism. Starting to feel like this relationship is one-sided. Me, when someone's email ends with anything other than @gmail.com. What do you mean your email is Yahoo? What are you so happy about? Men are naturally smarter than women. Sorry. Van? Real guys don't ask for the name of a song. They just search up whatever lyrics they hear and hope for the best. These videos are like Cocomelon for racist 13-year-olds. When I Google the patient's question, because I don't know the answer, if at least 6 billion of us did this, we might be able to find the missing Titanic submarine and maybe see the Titanic ourselves for free. When we're done, we just all take a wee, fill it right back up. Reduce, reuse, recycle. I remember saying, no, we can't, to the Bob the Builder theme song. That's where the darkness in me began. The malice, the hatred. It was all from that moment. Love your hair. Are you disabled? He's onto something. I don't care about inflation. Just print more money and don't tell anyone.
But the prices will go up.
So put him back down. It's all just imaginary numbers anyway. Me explaining how it's actually really awesome that fire burns in the visible light spectrum, because otherwise we would be screwed. Lol, what the hell? Who is that? Boys don't realize how long things stay in a girl's head and how much they think about it. It goes both ways. What do you mean? Bags, I sit in my room daily about all the stuff that's happened. I still remember that one time a girl drew a cute monkey on paper. Ooh, ooh, ha, ha. When the teacher pairs me with the popular kid, so I say, who? To humble them. McDonald's employers using literal black magic to mess up an order of 2 things. When I ordered a plain cheeseburger, they handed me 2 fish or whatever they're called. You seem so much happier. Did you delete Discord? Haha, no I didn't. I still have one. You should join. Get well soon. Cracker companies, after convincing people holes in crackers are aesthetic and not just an excuse to charge more money for less cracker. It's so they bake evenly. Bootlicker. Okay. These look like the images they would show you on a Netflix special about how you mysteriously disappeared, then were found brutally murdered. 8-year-old me watching my dad sharpen my pencil with a knife. Bro, I did this in elementary school because my dad did it and the teacher told me, we're not in the Stone Age, and gave me a mini pencil sharpener. Teachers, after picking a student who is literally scared to breathe too loud to answer the question. There are 19 other hands up. Who else has a disabled sheep baby that's addicted to Wipeout? Why do you have a sheep? I'm crying. It won't stop printing. My favorite customer service slip-ups. Once I told a teenage boy we were going to the executor after his court hearing. I meant exit interviewer. One time, I tried to ask a customer if they wanted a receipt, and I looked them in the eye and said, you want me? I cried afterwards. Asked a patient before surgery if he was diabetic, and he said no, and I said, you will be. I hope this kid never gets bullied or put down. I thought you meant put down. Why is there a boy brushing his teeth in school, and why is he making weird gasping noises? And why is there another boy saying, you like that? Boys are so weird, like, brush your teeth more. In my 12 years on God's green earth, I have never seen a blue-eyed black person with black eyes. Bro made me lose a brain cell, but we up. POV, the cops at your school sit on lifeguard chairs to watch for fights at lunch. Bro looks like he is about to start the fight. Public school is a fever dream. Prison vibes. You sure you're not in jail? Oh, officer, I think I'm drowning. Just remembered that in case you get frustrated at your cat, they have the average IQ of a 2-year-old. Mine reads Shakespeare before bed. Oh, that's adorable. Mine reads the encyclopedia back and forwards. I'm sure your cat will get there eventually. Oh, that's so cute. Mine reads the whole dictionary 10 times, then reads The Outsiders 500 times. Your little kitty will get there one day. Mine has diabetes. Mine's a psychologist. This is the kind of pro-transit energy we're bringing in 2024. You guys gotta walk, but I get a personal driver to pick me up in a $2.7 million car with leather seats and outlets. Me mentally preparing myself to respond to Elliot, he/it's comment.
Is this targeted?
Me staring at a cute boy with middle part longish hair. Duets on, by the way. Long distance friendships are so hard. 7-minute walk. What am I supposed to canonically do with oil after making french fries? Hyperfixating on art for 9 hours. That one weekend I spent 12 hours drawing 123 peepees. Biblically accurate artist. The dream, to be honest. When the guy she cheated on you with ends up killing her. Seeing if my pig will match my energy. I know you ain't struggling to open an aluminium can. Why do you have a pole in your room? To know what it feels like to be a doner kebab in a kebab shop. Me, getting lunch and realizing I gave a guy life in prison without parole because I was hungry. I got connections that'll shut you down in a second. No, he's innocent. I want one. I don't think you can buy people anymore. Sorry. She meant the hat. My son has super strength. Hulk would absolutely crush Griffin with just one finger. Griffin is nowhere even close to the strength of Hulk, let alone even comprehending a half. Stay back, kitten. There is a beta nearby trying to steal your drumstick. No fear. Alpha will protect you. One day, I will have the pleasure of watching your life drain from your body. Mark my words. Redo your first emoji. Emoji. Mine. Watching in 2040 as the judge sentences you to 1 week liminal space jail via Neuralink that'll feel like 10,000 years because of a fake AI video showing you falsely committing a crime in 8K. Me after threatening little kids on Roblox. POV, me having a sandwich, realizing I can't figure out if there's 365 birthdays or 8 billion birthdays.
8 billion birthdays.
Some kid just laughed at me because of my goth look. Don't mind the ambulance in the background, someone just died. What hurts more than a breakup? Getting your organs ripped out? People in a library when a person with a gun enters the building. I'm dating my brother. I'm for real an old lady with a bad memory. Did he eat a lemon or something? You guys, trees are actually so important. I'd push him in a locker. You're in his DMs. I'm his Boy Scout leader. We are not the same. No way, bro. You can't be saying this stuff. Edit. What I meant is being a mentor and showing a boy how to build a Pinewood Derby car is much more close than being his online friend. Oh no, Uncle Ron. When you get dumped a week before Valentine's, but the photos you were going to give him as a present turn out like this. Respectfully, why would you give photos of yourself as a present? Brad dodged an awkward gift. The vast majority of physical labor done in this world is done by men. Your house was built by men. The food and water you consume was created by men. He meant plumbing. He literally said consume. Who is guzzling toilet water? Nobody has worn that hillbilly outfit in 700 years. Alright, cool. At least my parents aren't divorced and proceeds to don't throw stones in glass houses. Oh my gosh, you're such a big Nana fan. I bet you must have so much merch. I'm just trying to use the bathroom. Go piss, girl. I mean they. We are not even 1 month into 2024 and so much is happening. The Eiffel Tower is burning down. I had the boom shakalaka with my cousin. When you lose $1,000 at the casino, but the $12 In-N-Out meal hits. The only thing I would be hitting after losing 1K is my head, probably with a brick. When the goth mummy leaves the bathroom and you didn't hear the toilet flush. What I would wear to the electric chair. When a customer I was ringing up put her card in the wrong way and then apologized and said, sorry, it's the brain cancer, and then started crying. Only one sock goes missing because if both did, you wouldn't notice. Why does bro have a landmine? Is holding your firstborn son after childbirth deriding? Because in my opinion, why are you hyped for another man to come our wife? What? My uncle's friend made me install this game and take care of her pet while she was in jail. I saw a girl on TikTok who put her salt lamp in the dishwasher and didn't realize it would dissolve, and it's been on my mind for 3 days. I thought I could wash my salt lamp in the dishwasher. You can't apparently. Thank God I screenshotted it. Where did my cotton candy go? Asks the raccoon after washing it. I might die, y'all, but this storm is low-key slaying, like period queen, get your revenge. It was the devil. So close, that's a skinwalker. This looks like the taxidermy fox. That's not a dog, that's just some guy. Why is your dog really ugly? That's the real question. I need to stop applying for random jobs on Indeed.com. I gotta play Florida State in 1 hour. One time I joined a project to make a fan-made season 2, and it ended with me accused of making a cult to prey off the mentally ill. What? I thought he was in a salad spinner and you were tormenting him. Why is he so distraught? He's freshly out of the egg and was quacking at the time. That ain't I show speed. That's I demonstrate fast. My teacher literally beat FNAF in the middle of class. Just locked eyes with the most gorgeous man I've ever seen in my life, and I'm dressed like a wizard, making sure my daughter gets all the love and attention so she doesn't fall for your raggedy son. Ain't no toddlers safe now. You remind me of my older cousin who pulled me into the closet and tried to kiss me. Weird vibes, my guy. Help, I got too invested into the Dharma series and drew him. The uncooked lobsters on the Titanic when it sank. Why do adults act like champagne tastes like heaven? This tastes like crocodile ashes. Pronunciation Navigation Pro. How do I pronounce nya in a very shaky voice? Please help. Your toes are exposed. Me, trying to listen to that one overrated artist everyone loves. It's the other way around for me. I want to listen to underground artists, but I get so bored. I think this guy's drowning. Put his head under a waterfall. Inflation. Pyrocynical dollar. No, because now that I think of it, how the hell did we not run out of phone numbers? Math, numbers, a lot of numbers. I don't know. Imagine being held at gunpoint, bear with me, by a literal animal, and the only hope of rescue, bear with me, is posting a coded message on TikTok. Man, I love my job. My room ain't that messy. The room. Thank you for finishing the joke. I love you, homie. It's been a long day. You remind me of a guy that once sent me unsolicited, unclothed photos of himself to me. How was your day? Cooking these heart-shaped chicken breasts, waiting for my girlfriend to get home from her job, where she makes way more money than me, so I can paint pretty pictures and buy clothes online all day. Go to work. Literally no man deserves this. What? This house is a prison. Don't pee on the floor. Help me. What is with my school? When a former hospital volunteer proudly told me the story of when she snuck into a room and baptized a stillborn baby against the parents' wishes, because if she didn't, the baby would spend eternity in flames. Help, I fell asleep in the bathroom. School ended 5 hours ago. Escaped the evil school obby. New update. Just finished Normal People. I will never listen to a book talk recommendation ever again. How fast do I gotta walk? What they got going on at my school, bruh? Leader in me. I used to slide on my obs till I realized they were my greatest motivators. Okay guys, listen very carefully here. My dad went to the same coffee place every day for 6 weeks, hoping to see my mum again. So did they ever meet? Bro, why'd that dude look like a multiplayer? I think you mean Multiplier, the YouTuber. Yeah, I don't know, it does look like him. Watch as my cat takes 114 Steam screenshots. He's so goofy. Quit playing games. Pause. Didn't you used to be a trad wife or something? Or am I thinking about someone else? I was in a manic psychosis. Oh, word. Don't show a loser man your interests. He will steal your swag and use it to impress other women. For real, after we broke up, he made a playlist for another girl full of my favorite songs and bands I showed him. This, but I took it as a compliment because then that part of me will linger forever with him and his new girlfriend. Hashtag stay toxic. You'll always be the girl that farted in class. I'm so petite when I fart in class. I blast off and go through the roof. So coquette. Can someone explain why there's a 127-year-old video of a French fish on my 2021 Chromebook? I never downloaded this. How often do you do the Ed Sheeran smile? When I was 13, I wanted to see some high school Facebook drama, so I typed this girl's name into Facebook search bar, and then fell asleep and woke up to realize I'd posted her full name as a Facebook status. Viewer Pumpkins. That's not what I think it is it? No! If someone did this to me and sent me it on Twitter, I think I'd kill. My stomach hurts. What happened to this iPad? Did someone shoot it? My god. Think about it. He has done a total of 4 love confessions. Like, he's insane. To different people. No, just her. Hell nah. I got the math version of the meme. The goldfish tank meme. Escape. It can walk. POV. Me when I'm imagining fake scenarios before bed, and I have to keep starting over because the love interest is suddenly doing backflips and I can't get him to stop. Reconnecting with nature after whatever the hell that lecture from my dad was. People come over to your house and are like, can I get myself a glass of water? And you're like, sure. And you look over and they've chosen literally the most random glass you've ever seen. Calling the numbers on missing child posters and saying,
Mommy, save me!
is the most evil thing I've ever heard. Call the number and say, finders keepers, when even the weirdos at your school can get into relationships, but you can't. Bro's got the welcome to the underground boots. Cicada shell drawer. Are you feeding them? My uncle wasn't feeling great. Bro looks like he was meant to survive car crashes. What? Why is my voice doing that? I'm gonna drink some water. When I thought going to sleep at 5 AM on a school night was going to be fun, but now I'm fighting for my life in this cold classroom. Have y'all ever got so tired it feels like your skin is melting? I got the worst sleep debt of my life. I'm throwing every man who makes content like this in a pot and boiling them. When he takes my underwear off and a piece of paper with his name on it falls out. What? I don't know how I'd feel about this if this happened. Why? I need answers. I was telling my mum how I'm scared our earth is dying because there's no snow in Michigan right now, and some old lady chimes in with,
I'm not gonna live in fear for the rest of my life.
So I told her, well, you ain't got much left. She walked away. When someone asks me to name an Olympic swimmer other than Michael Bublé, Michael Bubble in the pool right now, not to be confused with the singer Michael Phelps, by the way. Common misconception. 7 times 3 being 21 is the best thing in all of math. So satisfying. It holds an indescribable grip grip on my happiness. There is nothing more perfect than this equation. 7 times 7 equals 29 is the reason I'm still alive. I was planning on having fun in college. No one warns you about carpet beetles. Why is John Lennon in your carpet? Farting in the chemistry exam to let my friends know the answer is gas. What happens when the answer is solid or liquid? If it's solid, you fart, then you ask to go to the toilet. If it's liquid, you just piss your pants. My mom was dying. A friend told me, you have your whole life to freak out about this. Don't do it in front of her. It really helped me to understand that my feelings are not always what's important. It is possible to delay a freak out, and that skill has served me innumerable times. Told my therapist I was going to ruin everything, she said. You don't have that much power, and that statement has always felt so freeing. A customer saw me watching the clock on my shift. Don't wish your life away, dear. The CIA couldn't torture this information out of me. When it's your 21st birthday, but he's too busy playing League of Legends to pick up dinner. So you pick it up yourself, but he starts another game when you come back, so you have to eat dinner by yourself, or the food will be cold, and to make it up to you, he takes you to buy a cake, but he forgot his wallet, so you have to buy your own birthday cake, and candles, and you're silently crying in the line at the register, and then he tells you he forgot to buy you a present too. Me, after reading those badly written sad poems that are trending all over TikTok, the consequences of scribble shrimp, pomegranate poetry and canny poetry is getting on my nerves. K9. Oh, some of y'all need to look up the butterfly effect, because some of these posts are like, my mum and my dad meeting, me being born, Ronald Reagan being president, equals my brother being named David, tags friend. What could possibly be relatable enough about this comment to tag your friend in it? John, off to catch the cheating wife. Should I do TikTok live memes? That'd be a bit insane. I think we're going into some uncharted waters with that idea. When I was in 4th grade, I tried to dump hundreds of tea bags into my grandma's pool to celebrate the 4th, but my dad found out and forbid me from doing it, so I started sobbing and put a single tea bag in the bathroom sink so I could still show my patriotism. POV, it's 1347. The plague wiped out your entire family, but you're on your 5th goblet of wine. The maidens are flashing their ankles and the bard drops this banger. Just put my cat in the most messed up twisted Halloween costume. I know most people will think I'm sick for this, but it's just a small glimpse inside of my dark and horrifying mind. Help, I downloaded this as a joke, but I've grown emotionally attached to it. I don't care if she's ugly, she's my pride and joy and deserves the world. It looks like a grown man. Guys, she's an angle. Does anyone remember when they used to say, inside of Angela's eye, there was a person watching you? As a kid, I was 100% convinced. I'm crying. Me, thinking about 6 years ago at sleepaway camp, when we said all of our celeb crushes, and 8 of us said him including me. He looks like he listens, I don't, what? How I thought the future would be after 2 hours in SOS mode. Is nobody gonna question why he has such an outfit? For this very scenario, why is his eyes red? Actually, they change color depending on his mood, and since he attacked you, he must have been angry. You look like you would have been invited to prom as a joke in a 2000s movie. When I get shot in the eye after thousands of people were sending me hate because I have brown eyes, my girl just used the term mansplaining incorrectly, and I have no idea what to do next. 11-year-old me experiencing the Tetris effect by trying to zoom in on a paper drawing. I almost added firewood to my shopping cart because I needed some in Fallout. I forgot my chapstick at home, and none of these people know how brave I'm being right now. Me, anytime there was a bake sale on in school, which meant you had to trust people's home baking hygiene, my friend found a toenail in her brownie. One thing I've noticed about having so many hair colors is that you will be treated the best with long brunette, the worst with short unnatural. You'll get hit on the most with red, and you'll be mansplained to the most with blonde of any length. Just decorating L'Manberg cake for my birthday, as neurotypical 20-year-olds often do. 20 years old and still cringe. 07. Me, looking for my grocery list in my notes app and finding the star GJ 1002 is 16 light years away, which means that right now, it's still watching my grandfather teach me the constellations right now. Right now, I am still 4 years old and nothing bad has happened to me. When I'm laughing, but then I remember the quote that said, in another universe, me and my high school friends are still having lunch together, and suddenly nothing's funny anymore. I told my dog to stop licking the floor, and he replied, criticism, like rain, may damper the spirit, yet from such showers, the soul's garden blooms ever brighter. Me explaining that people often forget that there were times before glasses, which explains many historical myths and legends. Sorry guys, that was gross. 2 ends of the psych ward. Low-key tempted to have a daughter and leave her when she's 9 so I can make one of these hot girls for the future. Does anyone else feel like if they weren't dating their boyfriend, like in another life, they'd want to be his mum? Like he's just so cute and would make a good son. What is the equivalent equivalent of a forehead kiss for men. Like, what is something that I could do to feign closeless, to lead them on that would destroy them when they realize I'm not serious? Don't worry, I am not trying to use it against them or anything. I keep 2 quarters next to my sink, in case I slip and die in the shower. I can then put them in my mouth and pay Sharon for the ferry, you know? It used to be just 1 quarter, but then I got worried about inflation. The airplane is the most lawless place known to man. It's 7:30 a.m. There are senior citizens drinking gin and tonics. The man next to us asked the stewardess to mix vodka with Sprite, and she did not bat an eye. I can smell someone painting their nails. An old man is doing jumping jacks. The rules of society do not apply in the air. I love driving people around. Oh, you can't drive yourself? You're so weak and desperate for me. You need me and my big, strong car. You're begging for me and my dominant car. You get shyly into the passenger seat, embarrassed that you still don't have a license. So obedient and weak. You put your little life into my big, strong hands. Yeah, never been so motivated. I need to get a license. Wow, women ruined anime. I believe a man created Dragon Ball. The peak. What do you mean? Dragon Ball is not garbage. Dragon Ball is it's a culminaire. I wouldn't say it's peak. It's iconic. It set the way for a lot of animes. Don't disrespect Dragon Ball, come on.
Oh, we're gonna have a problem, dude. We're gonna have a serious problem.